1950 to 1972, Frank Sancet was the head baseball coach for the University of Arizona. Pop McHale brought Frank to Arizona in 1947 as assistant baseball coach, but Sancet was also the backfield coach for football, the freshman football coach, and freshman basketball coach during those early years. In 1950, he took over from Pop as head baseball coach and went on to distinguish himself over the next 23 seasons, leading the Wildcats to 4 conference championships and 10 trips to the College World Series. Under Frank's leadership, Arizona baseball gained a national reputation for excellence. He coached 28 All-Americans and 66 of his players signed professional contracts. He retired as the second winningest coach in the history of college baseball, with a record of 832 wins, 238 losses, and 8 ties.
I just wish he was here.
When we saw what happened a couple weeks ago, the Wildcats dogpiling out there in Omaha and winning the national championship, yeah, they had to feel with something, right? That your dad had something to do with that.
I felt that he had to know that it would come eventually. He went so many times and never got it there, but he had to know that he'd set it up. So I was really glad to see it.
Did you feel kind of a family pride with that? Because his name's on the stadium, and obviously anybody that goes to watch Arizona can feel his presence.
Oh, always there. I was so glad when they named the stadium after him there. It's just a matter of pride throughout the university there.
I was reading a story where one of his grandsons was talking about him and said he never brought it home with him. Win or lose, he might be mad or he might be upset or he might want to kick a bucket, but he didn't do it. He came home and he treated the grandkids great and the kids great. What kind of guy was your dad?
He was very loving, and he hauled me all around there. Every time his club was going to go to the Marine Corps to play on there, he'd haul me with him there. And I was just a squirt, and it was an experience for me, and took me with him whenever he could. You know, and it was really a very loving father and a wonderful person. He's the only person I ever knew that never smoked or drank, and he was just an inspiration.
He came a long way too from where he grew up to end up in Arizona too, didn't he? How did he end up in Arizona?
The family immigrated from Spain. His father, he was adopted, but his father and his sister, and he had 6 sisters and 3 brothers. And they came here to this country. My grandfather had sheep, and so he started in school. It was interesting there that he failed first grade because he couldn't speak English. And so my grandparents said, no, we don't speak anything but English in the house. And so none of the other kids. And I asked them one time, teach me the language. They wouldn't do it.
When you look at that picture, is that how you remember your dad?
I don't remember that space between his teeth there, but
How much pride does that give you and the grandkids and everyone that this will be hanging on the wall someday?
Wow, this is great there, and you know, my entire family here. There's 9 or 10 of us here, and this is really wonderful. When I heard about this here, that it was finally going to happen for me.
Well, like you, I wish your dad could have been here, but we certainly appreciate you being here tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.